Hey guys, it's Payne again with the Card Fight Vanguard Club.
Vanguard Fight Club.
Vanguard Card Fight Club, like the show. If you don't watch the show, that's all right. It's not that good. So I'm going to give you a hint if you haven't read the title. We're doing deck profile over an Excel deck. So that's pretty cool. Here's what it is. Tachikaze. 4 Ravenous Dragon Gigarex. When it attacks, you put up to 1 equip gauge on each of your rear guards. Up to 1, so you don't have to put any if you don't want to deck out. And then it gets +5 for each of your rear guards. So if you have a lot of rear guards, like 6, it becomes a 42k on its own. Pretty good. Second ability you don't generally use. I used it once or twice today, maybe. By the way, this deck got 3rd place at locals. Guess I should have said that. But so discard 5 gauge equips. 3 of your front row rear guards get 5k, and your opponent, if your opponent has 4 or less cards in their damage zone, you deal them a damage. So they can hit heals, draws, crits, whatever. Works out in their favor most of the time. 3 Tyrant Deathrex. This card is the OG. He is the goodest of boys. So I actually had a couple of games where I was stuck on Deathrex and I was somehow managed to win. So it's actually not terrible to sit on him, but you're not going to get all your stuff like how you will with Gigarex. So when he attacks, Soul Blast 1, retire another rear guard, choose one of your opponent's front row rear guards and retire it. It gets 10k until the end of the battle for each gauge equipped to the guy you retired on your field. So he can become a pretty beefy hitter. The retire's nice, very cheap cost. Retiring your own guys generally activates your own abilities. Pretty sweet. We got 2 of this king, the Savage King. These cards are rare, so you should be able to buy him if you want to make the deck. He has an Excel circle too, which is pretty cool in case you have to ride him, which sorry if you do. So he gets +5 for every gauge equipped to him until the end of turn. Maybe, is that what it says? No, never mind, not until the end of the turn, just period. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. During your turn, okay. Never mind, I apparently don't know my own cards. So when it attacks, you may move every single gauge on your field to him. So if you have 20 gauges on your field, they all go to him, and he just becomes 5 times 20. Pretty strong. Good card. Hit for games a lot. Love it. Now, grade 2s, we play 4 Ravenous Dragon Mega Rex. This guy's sweet. Love this guy. He generates you pluses. Pluses is good in this game, in case you didn't know. So when it attacks the Vanguard, this is Vanguard or rear guard, by the way. When it attacks the Vanguard, retire another rear guard and draw a card. So you do that, you can kill off something, get the gauge equipped from that if it has that ability. Then you draw a card, so you can get upwards of 3 cards in your hand just from that ability. And then if it's on rear guard, counterblast 1, put the top card of your deck face down as an equip gauge for him, and he gets 5k until the end of the battle for each gauge equipped. So if you have 4s plus 20,000, pretty good. Big numbers, pluses, can't go wrong. 4 Assault Dragon Blvd. Another OG. This guy was a 10k vanilla, right, in the old game?
No, that was Mega Rex. That one was
Mega Rex.
When it dies, you can add the 0 starter to your
Oh,
hand.
that's right.
Yeah,
The
that
vanilla
was
6K.
like the loopy thing.
Yeah.
Just below perfect numbers. That was originally 9K.
Yeah, you're right. So when this card would be retired, you can counterblast 1 if you do return up to 2 gauge equipped to him to your hand. So you retire him early on with Mega Rex or something else. You get 2 cards into your hand, so pretty strong. Like him. I actually, for a pretty long time, when I was thinking about building this deck back when the set came out, I actually underestimated him. I remember reading him and thinking he wasn't that good. I was proven very wrong today. 3 Savage Raider. I've been calling him Savage Sniper all day, so I'm pretty good, I guess. So when it's placed from hand, put the top card of your deck face down as an equip gauge for any of your other rear guards. So you can get a lot of stuff off that. It's pretty cool. And when he attacks, you may move any number of equip gauges equipped to one of your rear guards to one of your rear guards. So you can move him around, you can give things power, you can give things retire targets from it. He's really cool. He should have been a double rare, but he's a common, so you can get him easily. And 1 Attempt Mammoth. This card's trash. Didn't really come in handy for me today like how I was hoping it would.
Is that why you play him at 1?
Yeah, I'm going to play him at 0 next week.
Get that
So
shit out of here.
during the battle that it attacked, When your opponent would call a Guardian, they must call 2 or more at the same time. So let's say this becomes really big somehow, and it's 40k. They have 2 10Ks, and they become 33. They have to do that, and then they can't just throw in another 10K to become 43. They have to throw in another one. So it can waste their hand pretty easily. At the end of the battle, they attack the starting gauge equip if you cannot retire it. So he kills itself. Sadly, you don't really get anything when he kills himself, like with a lot of other cards. So I just think he's a little bit less than other choices. I would actually replace him with another Savage Raider or a Death Rex. That's just me though. Grade 1s, we play 4 Sonic Noah. This card's super sweet, love this card. He's early game rush, he's great boosting, he's great attacking, doesn't matter, he's all around an amazing card. So when it boosts to rear guard, put the top card of your deck face down as an equip gauge for the boosted unit. So you do that with Bly Tops. Then if it's on Gigarex's turn, it's instantly a 2. So when you end up killing it off, you get a +2. I guess technically a +1 because it's being killed. And then Vanguard or Rear Guard, so this is good for early rush. I actually did that a lot. When it attacks, or the attack that it boosted hits a Vanguard, retire into the Rear Guard and draw a card. So it equals out. And there's another card that's going to be coming up here in a second that I would usually use in conjunction with that. This guy, his name is Vicious Claw Dragon. I don't know how to say his name.
Raptor.
I called him something really weird today, though. I think it was from an anime. I don't know. But this card, yeah. When this card to be placed from hand, put the top card face down as an equip gauge. So instantly, right off the bat, you got an equip gauge, plusing potential. Sweet. Second ability is continuous when to be retired from rear guard. Soul Blast 1, return up to 1 equip gauge from this unit to your hand. So I'd use that generally in conjunction with Sonic Noah on my first turn. Have Sonic Noah on Vanguard, have that be my rear guard. Kill it off, get a plus. +2, +1, I don't know. You guys know that, I'm sure. Put that over here. Now for this card, Winged Dragon Sky Tarot. I didn't generally use the ability. It's just a better option than the 9K with no guard personally for me. So yeah, so when it's retired from rear guard during your turn, counterblast 1, return this unit to your hand. So for a counterblast, you can get 10k shield, you can get another booster the next turn, whatever you might need.
It kept the same ability though from the show. I'm pretty sure it got 2,000 more power though.
The difference is this says during your turn. The old one was during either turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So on to triggers. This is a weird Excel deck. I don't think this one needs front triggers because it generally gets enough power. So I play 8 crits for this chick, for the Black Cannon Tiger. I'm kind of upset that this is a dinosaur deck and none of the crits are dinosaurs. It really, really upsets me. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's the OG crit though.
Well, yeah, I don't care about him. I care about dinosaurs. And then I play 4 Arcbird, Perfect Guards. I understand. Yeah, it's not a dinosaur. Maybe it might be a dinosaur. It's a birdosaur. But I understand why they use this because it's the original. It's the OG draw perfect. Well, not a draw back in the. It wasn't a draw. No, it was a perfect card. And then I play 4 Savage Shaman. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one for animated women, but I would have preferred like Ancient Dragon triggers, like the heals. What sucks is both of the front triggers are dinosaurs, but
Maybe you should play front triggers.
well, the deck doesn't need them. The crits are much better in this situation. Well, in every situation, realistically. And then the starter is Dragon Egg. You probably know what it does. It does the same as every other starter. When rode upon, you draw a card. It's cool. He's popping out of the egg. He looks angry. It's a little baby Agumon.
That's not what you told me. You told me that you ride that you retire it and your opponent wins. That's what you told me.
That's a secret card ability. It's not on there. It's only on the Spanish version. But so my games today, round 1 was Zach with Maracamo. It wasn't. It was a very tied game for the most part. Well, game 1 was very tied. He just had more advantage against me for the most part. Game 2, I don't remember how it went down. We went into time. He ended up getting it because he had less damage than me. So that's how that works. Round 2. What did I play round 2? I'm trying to remember. I played Oracle Think Tank. Very easy matchup for me. I just went into it. I rushed the heck out of him. I got in there. He might have been distracted because he had his child with him. But but I got in there and I just killed him. I ravaged him like the ravenous dragon Gigarex, I guess you could say. Game 3, I played Royal Paladin against good old Josiah Spicer. I beat him 2-0 after making a joke about how he got pared down. So that felt really good. Round 4, I played my good buddy Michael Fuller. These are really good games that got recorded, but sadly they kind of ended halfway through. Game 1 was completely and totally in Fuller's favor. He should have gotten it. The only thing I had going for me, I was sitting on Death Rex the entire game, and I was hitting double crits every turn.
Yeah, I also mobile hospital twice through the same game.
Yeah, and I lived.
Yeah.
So this deck can generate enough hand advantage to live 2 mobile hospitals. Keep that in mind if you want to build this $70 deck. And game 2, I don't really remember how it went.
Mobile hospital's all I know. I mobile hospital 3 games.
Mobile hospital, I got it. I was on Gigarex that game actually, so Fuller got that one though. Round 3, I was on Gigarex. He did 1 to pass. Every time he did 1 to pass, I didn't get it. The 3rd game, but I ended up winning just because of the sheer big numbers of 2 Savage Kings with like 10 equip gauges on the field. So that was very clutch. Tyrant Deathrex is also a very good way to bait your opponents into attacking that instead of your Vanguard. So keep that in mind. But that's Tachikaze. Love the deck. I bought it today. Very, very fun. Just needs more dinosaur triggers. All right, this is Payne from Vanguard Fight Club. You have a good night.